Masters 1000 Mutua Madrid Open 2017. Live on Astro Supersport 2 and Astro Go.
Welcome, guys! This chair, this is where I fart most of the time. I don't know why I said that. This is where all the magic happens.
Pinda Panda Show on EGG.
Would you believe it?
Come on, Team Malaysia, we'll be cheering you on. Outdo yourselves
A little bit of trickery there once again from Lee Chong-wei.
The entire nation is behind you, Team Malaysia. Feed off our support and let us be your strength on the court. Come on!
And Malaysia have topped Group D.
All eyes and hearts will be glued to the TV come the Sudirman Cup. Malaysia boleh!
New 100 Plus Active. No fizz with added vitamins.
Ahead on Daily, how this incident will affect Man United's season run-in. Plus, one of the worst performances ever by James Harden in the playoffs. And what excuses the world #1 gave after his Madrid exit. It's Friday, people, and you know what that means, right, Les? What? Well, yesterday was Thursday. Right. All right, I'm Lez Ann, and I think she's Amanda. This is Daily Live. Thanks for believing. Believing in what? Believing in the gamble. Yep. Jose Mourinho giving up on Man United's Premier League campaign and putting all his eggs into the Europa League basket in hopes of securing a backdoor pass to the Champions League next season. Now, they're one win away from doing just that, but boy, was it close. How ironic is it that Mr. Unpopular Marouane Fellaini would be the one to play a significant role in the European gamble, and in the process earning some major brownie points with the fans. The Belgian opened the scoring against Celta Vigo in the second leg of the semi-final here, thanks to some good work from Marcus Rashford. That goal effectively doubling United's advantage over 2 legs. A big sigh of relief for Mourinho, who proceeds to scream at someone twice. It was plain sailing for a good 85 minutes until this happened. Facundo Roncaglia turning this contest upside down. The very thought of elimination started to make Sir Alex Ferguson's nose itchy. Mourinho, in desperate need for some divine intervention, turns to his trusted watch. And let's just say it didn't work as planned. 2 minutes after conceding that goal, United lose Eric Bailly in this mass brawl. Replays show that Antonio Valencia was slightly fortunate to escape without any severe punishment, and that John Guidetti is a drama queen. Remember, a goal from Celta now would see them advance on away goals. And that almost happened deep in injury time, but drama queen Guidetti fluffs this attempt in front of goal. Man United cling on for their dear lives and book their ticket to the Europa League final with a 2-1 aggregate win.
Such drama at the end, though. You had a disallowed goal. They go down the other end. The last kick of the game, it could have been snatched away from you.
Yeah, but this is a semi-final. You cannot win a semi-final calm. You cannot win the semi-final easily. They were playing the game of their lives, and we knew it in advance. So we are in the final. Is what counts.
You're feeling a lot more love from the fans now. They appreciate what you do.
I never had a problem with fans. I give everything all the time, try to give my best and help the team.
Fellaini's goal was the club's 100th in all competitions this season, a feat they have not achieved since Fergie retired. David Moyes and Louis van Gaal failed to break the century mark during their stints at Old Trafford. Just to put that into perspective, Barcelona have scored 108 goals in this season in the league alone.
In Vigo, since the first minute, I felt on the bench, calm, relaxed, everything was under control. I don't remember one chance they had. I remember us with chances, big chances to kill the game and the tie. The game was difficult, and obviously now Ajax plays about the final, thinks about the final. Their league finished Sunday, and they will have 12 days to prepare the final. And we have 3 Premier League matches to play. Hopefully, Crystal Palace doesn't need the last game. Because in the last game I'm going to make a lot of changes. It doesn't matter what happened. And nobody can blame us because we have a final 2 days later.
The Europa League final on the 25th of May will be Mourinho's 14th cup final of his managerial career. And let's just say he doesn't lose many of them. Once when he was at FC Porto and another during his time at Real Madrid. Man United as a club reached their 7th European final, their first in the UEFA Cup/Europa League. They've won 4 of the previous 6. The other finalists themselves had a scare, sealing a 4-1 in the first leg. Plus, with the young protege Kasper Dolberg scoring first for the away goal advantage, Ajax must have thought it was job done. Well, they thought wrong. Lyon responded with blazing attacks, Alexandre Lacazette forcing Ajax into conceding a penalty, which he got up and scored himself, sending the goalie the wrong way from the spot. Lacazette then doubled his tally just a few seconds later. Only 2 goals needed now with 45 minutes to play. They found the first one within 10 minutes from time through Rashid Gazelle, heading in the cross from Macy Rebus.
It's Gazelle, the substitute.
Not looking too good for the away side when Nick Verhever got his marching orders, but the young Ajax side managed to hold on for their first European final since '96. Okay, spoiler alert. Game 6 between the Houston Rockets and San Antonio was a non-contest. You would think that with Kawhi Leonard and Tony Parker, the Spurs would struggle. You would think that playing in Houston would give the Rockets the upper hand. And you would think that having the 3rd leading scorer in the playoffs this season would force Game 7. Well, folks, think again. James Harden checking to see if his weapons are fully loaded, only to realize that it's disappeared. All of his superpowers from the regular season, gone. First cue, the pass here to a spectator? Then later on, passing to DeJounte Murray, who doesn't play for Houston, by the way. Danny Green finishing off that move. Harden again getting confused over who his teammates are. Newsflash. Patty Mills isn't one of them. Usually when Harden struggles with possession, he makes up for it with points, but not tonight. Nothing falling for the Beard, 0 field goal attempts in the first cue, 0 field goals made in the first half. Harden missing a grand total of 7 3-pointers. The MVP candidate finishing with only 10 points on the night. What a way to end the season for Harden. Rockets officially out of the playoffs.
10.7 assists and 6.
Now 10 points is the lowest in a playoff game for Harden in the last 5 years. And yes, Harden being the star player should have performed better, but the entire Houston team was horrible. The team shot 28.6% from the field, making it the worst shooting night for the Rockets in playoff history. Enough said.
I mean, I really just didn't have a rhythm beginning of the game. I feel like I was making some passes and we just didn't, knock down shots or whatever the case may be. But as a team, as a unit, we really didn't have a rhythm, and they capitalized on that.
Are you dealing with anything? Are you hurt at all or worn down? Or?
I'm good.
But there are always 2 sides to every story. And while Harden played badly, credit has to be given to the Spurs. Jonathan Simmons stepping in for Kawhi Leonard and giving a good account of himself. Don't believe me? Watch this. 18 points for Simmons on the night. The star of Game 5, Danny Green, was also busy. A flashy 2 there in the second cue. Coach Greg Popovich's response? Peace, brother. Pau Gasol was also doing work this basket for a 23-point lead. Pau posting up solid numbers here in Game 6, 10 points and 11 boards.
Patty
Mills also solid. The drive here uncontested. 14 points for the point guard.
Mills on the drive. Patty Mills.
And you can see where I'm going with this, right? All 5 Spurs started finishing with double-digit points, led by this man, LaMarcus Aldridge, a season-high 34 points for LMA. Spurs will face Golden State in the conference finals in 3 days' time.
One of the more shocking.
I thought they played. You know, I thought we finally came out as the more aggressive team. I thought we were more active. I thought we scrambled better. I thought we, followed the game plan to the best that we've done in a while. So I wouldn't say that they didn't compete. I feel like they made runs, but I feel like we just finally played, a better game for us defensively and not making as many mistakes.
Some are calling it the best playoff win on the road of all time. But if we go with facts, that was the second biggest winning margin by San Antonio in the postseason. Only once, some 36 years ago, did the Spurs manage more than a 39-point win gap. Warriors, you've been warned.
Sir Andy Murray is out of the Madrid Open. The world #1 was sent crashing out by 20-year-old Croat Bona Čorić in straight sets. Murray lost to Čorić in a similar fashion at the Dubai Championships in February. It's the first time in 3 years that the Scot has departed this early from this tournament. We should have seen the signs early on. Murray talking to himself. Try and lip read.
Really going at it with his box here.
He's saying, why did you change it?
Well, most things weren't working particularly well.
You don't say. Even line calls were getting petty. Murray arguing with the umpire about how far out his return was.
Well, it is. No, it is like this, Andy.
Andy knew it was.
It wasn't great. I mean, I started the match okay.
Yeah, you did, Sir Andy. Racing to a 2-1 lead to start the first set, but...
A nice play there by Murray. Andy was saying earlier this...
he serves well.
Yeah, he does serve well.
Serve from Čorić.
He moves extremely well.
Yeah, he sure moves well too.
When I started to go behind, I didn't find any way to improve my game or to make it more difficult for him. I just kind of let the same things keep happening.
Ah, were you referring to this or more about repeating mistakes over and over and over and over again? 28 unforced errors. Even Bernie Ecclestone found it hard to believe.
Seems like he's never really quite figured out.
And after only 80 minutes on court, Murray would make way for Čorić in straight sets.
Borna Čorić has become the first lucky loser to ever make the quarterfinals here in Madrid.
Needless to say, 2017 has been a tough year for Murray. On your screen is a list of his last 4 tournaments and the common theme, early exits. Remember his second-round loss at Indian Wells to a player ranked 129th in the world? Remember his third-round exit to Albert Ramos Vinolas at the Monte Carlo Masters? Well, up next is the Rome Masters, a tournament Murray won last year.
The other third-round game pitted 4th seed Rafael Nadal against 16th seed Nick Kyrgios. Nadal was looking to persevere his unbeaten run on clay this year, having already won on 11 occasions, but was made to work by the Frenchman early on. The Spaniard, however, showed us why he's won this tournament 4 times and sees off the first set 6-3. Kyrgios then had to wait till the 5th game of the second set to get a point on the board. But it was too little too late, as Rafa finished off the tie in just 72 minutes. Next up is 9th seed David Goffin in the quarterfinals.
And hold on to your hats, because after this very short and sweet break, we'll have a very upset Fernando Alonso find out the reason why he really said this.
I'm happy with the team, but, we are not winning.
Jaga adik ya? Baiklah, Mak. Along adik, jangan lupa guna sabun Dettol tu. Bila badan bersih, baru tak ada kuman. Aduh.
Dettol, melindungi setiap detik kehidupan. Dettol 100% yakin.
Gel mandian Dettol kini RM6.90.
Oh, what a superb run. And he finds the back of the net. What an extraordinary day he has had. Got to score. Got to score. No excuses.
How unlucky can you get?
There is no such thing as perfect. It had controversy, it had goals. That is football's 7th heaven.
Fans are very important for us. Thank you for the support and keep going.
This broadcast of the Premier League is brought to you by MyEG, your e-government service provider. Wanda Coffee. Try the new Wanda Extra Presso. And Brickfields Asia College, the fastest and smartest way.
Hey, wait, come back. This is not a commercial. It's not a commercial. Actually, it is, lah. It's more than that, though. As a consumer, we always want extra perks for everything we buy. Waterproof one on this phone. Wow, slow-mo shot. Wow. You guys are serious about a demo. In most loyalty programs, when you purchase something, they reward you with either cash or points. But at Senheng, for every item you purchase, you get both cash and points. Double rewards. Shock, right? Oh, yo, it's the Samsung SUHD Curve TV. Hey, this TV waterproof one, ah?
Welcome back to Daily. Some lovely scenes from stage 6 of the Giro d'Italia, where Swiss BMC rider Sylvain Dillier did just about enough to see off rival Jasper Stuyven of Trek Sagrafredo. Dillier had never previously won a stage at any of cycling's Grand Tours, but was part of a 5-man group that broke away on the 217 kilometers ride to Terme Lugane, and did just about enough to edge his rival in a punchy uphill finish, which helped Quick Step Floors rider Bob Jungels to retain his overall lead, but there's still a long way to go.
Every goal, of course, has a signature hold at TPC Sawgrass, where the Players' Championship is taking place. It's the par 3/17th, known as the Island Green. It's one of golf's most recognizable but difficult holes. So difficult, there's only been 7 hole-in-ones there during the tournament, dating back to 1986. And now we can add one more to that number. And it belonged to Sergio Garcia. This year's Masters champ has had a love-hate relationship with the 17 at TPC in recent years. We reckon this year it's more love.
He can go there, he can go 3 years past, he can, I don't know, he can do anything. So it was nice to see it bounce and kind of spin back into the hole. Mainly because I needed it after the start I had, and you know, it kind of it made quite a poor round into a not a great round, but a decent round. So if I have a good day tomorrow, I'll still be in good shape.
Garcia is only the 4th person to ace that hole in the first round of this tournament, and the 2nd Spanish man since Miguel Angel Jimenez did it 15 years ago. However, it did very little to salvage Garcia's first round of 1 over par.
Well, at least the world #1 man did much better than Garcia on the first day. Dustin Johnson is tied for 32 after an eagle at the 16th and 3 bogeys.
You could never really get any momentum. You know, it hit some good shots, lip out the putt. You know, but all in all, obviously finishing under par is not, you know, it was a good finish. I just kind of hung in there. It was, you know, definitely played tougher, you know, later in the day. But, you know, I'm okay with the round. Obviously, it could have been really good today, but ended up just being okay.
This was one of the men they were all chasing. 3 birdies and 2 eagles was enough to give William McGirt a share of the lead.
Shot.
Alongside this man, Canadian Mackenzie Hughes. A rare bogey-free round on a day that saw at least 82 double bogeys throughout meant that it finished 5 under par. That's 3 shots ahead of 2015 winner Ricky Fowler, 2007 champ Phil Mickelson, and defending champion Jason Day. Fernando Alonso is a bad loser. All right, now I've got your attention, let me explain. The 2-time Formula One world champion is just used to winning races. Unfortunately, this season has seen him retire twice and finish in the bottom 10 once. Also, he failed to start the last race in Sochi due to an issue with his car's power unit. So with all that has happened, Alonso was left with no choice but to issue his current team with an ultimatum.
I think with this year's cars and with the 2017 regulations, the cars are good to drive. I think Formula One is back in a way. We see this real, power of efficiency, corner speed, things that we were missing in the last couple of years. The cars, they look nice from the outside with the big tires, everything. So I like this Formula One. So my intention or my first priority is to race next year here, and not only to race, I want to win. So now that I have not any more obligations with McLaren, I'm happy with the team, but we are not winning. So if from here to September, October, we are in a position that I see clearly a possibility to win in 2018, I will be more than happy to stay with the team. If it's not the case, I will be more than happy to talk to anyone.
In our list of current active drivers, Alonso is 3rd when it comes to Grand Prix race wins. All time, he's 6th behind the likes of Michael Schumacher, Ayrton Senna, and Alain Prost, but ahead of Nigel Mansell, Jackie Stewart, and Niki Lauda. So you can see now why the man is a bad loser, right? On the topic of Spain, Svetlana Kuznetsova took just over an hour to show Eugenie Bouchard the exit doors at the Madrid Open quarterfinals. It was the Russian who broke first in the first set, giving Bouchard a hard time since. It was so easy for the 8th seed, she decided to show off her football skills. While she's at it. Football after tennis, perhaps? Back to business, Kuznetsova took just 40 minutes to seal the first set, an excellent forehand winner too. So if you think that was comfortable, try this. It wasn't long before the Russian took a 5-love lead in the second. Her prowess at the net meant she's on course for a 6-love sweep. That did happen. 37 minutes was all it took for Kuznetsova to book a place in the semi-final. At the same time, bid adios, Bouchard. When we return, we'll explain why these kids were upset with Coutinho, or were they?
You shouldn't do that so often, do.
The Prudential Astro Masters celebrates 20 years of golfing excellence and is back to challenge golfers on the best courses with great goodies plus awesome prizes in all par 3s, including a Mazda 6 valued at 216,000 ringgit. The Grand Finals takes place in Muscat, Oman. So don't miss out. This could be your year.
Try new Veet Sensitive Touch, especially designed to remove hair from your delicate areas gently without any fear of cuts. Its different heads help trim and style with precision. Just Veet it.
Halo, jaga adik ya?
Baiklah, Mak.
Along adik, jangan lupa guna sabun Dettol tu. Bila badan bersih, baru tak ada kuman. Aduh.
Dettol, melindungi setiap detik kehidupan. Dettol 100% yakin.
Gel mandian Dettol, kini RM6.90.
Say hello to more new routes. Malindo Air invites you to adventure away in Brisbane. Wander into the seaport city of Yangon. peaceful away in Guangzhou, China's third largest city. Premium service inclusive of meals, in-flight entertainment, and 30 kg baggage allowance. Book now at melindoair.com.
I think strikers, they shouldn't get paid bonuses because like they are expected to score goals.
Then you rather some outside people paying them bonus, or you rather from the club paying them bonus?
No, as in like your own motivation with whatever salary that you're already getting, you should be able to live within that salary and then still be responsible for scoring goals.
So what if the player was only earning 5,000 ringgit and then he's getting a top up of 1,000 ringgit for every goal that he's getting?
Right.
If he's not Zlatan.
Drama lah, those guys. I think it's fake. And look at Roshan, he's enjoying it. God.
I agree, especially Abu. You cannot trust Roshan and Stan, and all of them. Apparently, you at home are in charge of this week's football countdown. So tweet us your questions or post your comments on Facebook. 9 p.m. live, okay?
And while you wait for that, we have some stuff to keep you entertained.
We are talking about our favorite segment on Fridays, FTF.
This week, we have many fun stuff to talk about. Senior Asian Wrestling Championship.
30 versus 3 football match involving Philip Coutinho and Gigi Wijnaldum.
But first, Attack of the Wasp.
Attack. During the Spanish MotoGP qualifying round, the camera noticed something amiss with Cal Crutchlow.
The Honda rider got stung by what we believe is a wasp.
A wasp? A swarm of wasps?
Whoa, that's a lot of wasps. He was apparently stung 5 times during this time.
I wonder what he did to deserve this.
And it also moved from his chest to the arm before he got rid of it, as you can see here.
Poor Crutchlow.
He qualified 3rd anyway.
Moving on to something less painful, but really, really cute.
Aw, Philip Coutinho and Gini Wijnaldum went up against 30 under-9 players.
But that didn't stop them from conceding via a corner, their 13th this season.
Even against kids, hi-yo, but thankfully they have the best player, Coutinho.
Who was the best out of the 2 first-team players then?
Coutinho. Oh, he's just pulling up.
Oh, no, we've got a bit of a controversy here, so you think?
Wijnaldum.
Wijnaldum, you think?
Coutinho.
Can I tell you a reason?
What shirt have you got on? Let's turn round. Oh, there you go. That's a bit of a giveaway, isn't it?
So cute, but let's leave that up to debate, okay? But I have to say, Wijnaldum has been a little naughty. Very naughty. Naughty
boy.
What did you think about the controversial lie-down tackle?
He was a bit naughty. Because he shouldn't do that to our underage, should he? I think it was a bit mean, but at the end of the day, he done what he had to do.
And meanwhile, in India, these fans are not impressed with what they're seeing.
Says who? This uncle looks absolutely thrilled.
You're looking at some Senior Asian Wrestling Championship on their quest to the WWE.
Keyword, Les. Senior. That means they have been trying for a long time now.
So bad. And to celebrate, they do the traditional cartwheel. You know what? They're actually really good at it.
I love cartwheels.
You know what? Let's cartwheel out of here. But before we go, Amanda?
Yes, Les, but before we roll out of here, remember to see if West Brom will be a thorn in Chelsea's title hopes. That's if Tony can pull an upset at 3 a.m. on Supersport 3. Get it?
Haha. Do I look like Mark to you?
Cartwheel?
Sure. Let's do that. Where's the cart?
Bye, guys.
Wink.
This is a moment of brilliance. It really is.
Oh, what a fantastic finish. World class from the best on the planet. It's a good ball in. It's gone.
Did you know there's much more you can do with your Astro PVR than just record programs? It lets you pick and watch on-demand entertainment instantly. Click Home, then go to Settings, choose Network, then Wi-Fi. Pick your Wi-Fi network and key in your password. Now you're connected, and downloading your favorite program is even easier. Go to Home and choose On Demand. Select the menu and pick the program you like. Press OK and watch instantly.
The 2017 Meiji Yasuda J1 League. Live on Astro Supersport